And I met my father's family side and my mother family sides, and I knew the struggles of life and the things that my father used to talk to me, and some of the things he made me do uh, in those days. And I understood the harsh realities, because as a child I have been always very observant, or you can say emotional. Today I can give a technical term to that, that some people are good listeners, some people are good orators, some people are good, they've got the sensory organs more active, and some people are, emotional. And perhaps I was more of a quiet person from childhood, introvert, but I was very observant and emotional.
Yeah.
uh, so I saw challenges, I heard stories that my father said, I looked at people's life and the challenges, the
Yep.
area I grew up, other people, and I felt that we I didn't have an idea that I have to develop myself per se, but I always got inspiration looking at those things, that we should, try to progress in our life.
In speaking of that though, so that kind of it reminds me of like you talked a lot in your story about living in a rented house.
Yes.
I mean, talk about that because you said it quite a few times in here. So it must have had some sort of underlying impact.
So there was this huge house, and the owners were quite well off people, very educated people, and big family, but they just rented out two of their rooms to rent, basically
Yeah.
because that family, two of the brothers, they did not have their own children, and they kind of missed having kids in their house, you know and we were four, and that's maybe it could be the driving factor why they allowed my father to rent two of the houses, so that their house feels like filled with kids. But
Maybe.
we were like my father, I mean, we were came from a very humble family, and it was a good society there to live in, and they treated us, especially me, like their own kid. And but still we had only one room. I mean, the other room was kind of a storeroom, very small room, and we had only one room, and we four sibling and parents slept together in that room. And though I did not feel that I'm someone, an outsider in that house, but I always understood at the bottom of my heart that this house does not belong to me.